Good morning, Paytimes. How are you all? I hope you all are fine, good, and safe at your home. Welcome in our environment. We are going to study all this about in our environment study, that is, conservation of plants and animals. This is a new chapter of class 8, that's chapter number 7. So, welcome for today's science class. Once again, with this chapter, let's read this chapter topics. Let's start the chapter that is conservation of plants and animals. In this chapter, we are going to study all about the biodiversity, species, and ecosystem. So, what is an ecosystem? Ecosystem is made up of all the plants, animals, and microorganisms in an area along with the non-living components such as climate, soil, and water. Let's talk about deforestation and its causes. That's occur. So irrelevantly, if we are using the forest and cutting down of forest, that is called deforestation. So let's talk about more in detail. You can see in these figures, after cutting down of lot of trees, what will happen. So before what it is and after that what it will become. So the consequences of deforestation. Deforestation increases the oxygen level in the atmosphere. It disturbs the water cycle and may reduce the rainfall, and the movement of water from the soil surface is also reduced, and water holding capacity is reduced, so soil erosion can be occur. You can see in these figures. So these are the consequences that can be occur. So let's start conserving them. So conservation of forest and wildlife, that is the protection of flora and fauna and their habitats by making the sanctuaries and national parks. So we should plant more trees. Cutting down of trees should be lower. So in this conservation and X situation conservations are coming over here. You can see. Now in India, total 14 wild sanctuaries are there, of course. And what are wildlife sanctuaries? Wildlife sanctuaries are the areas where animals are protected from any disturbance, right? Many wildlife sanctuaries are there in India. You can see in the map. Many more national parks are also there in India. The area which are reserved for wild animals, they can freely use their habitat and natural resource. Example, Jim Orbit of Uttarakhand, and many more national parks are there. Let's talk about the Biosphere Reserve. What are they? Biosphere reserves are the area of ecosystem promoting the solution of recouncil the conservation of biodiversity, that is Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve, that is in the southern India. So let's talk about flora and fauna. What is flora? The flowering plants, the fruit giving plants all come under flora, and the animals which are in the particular region, that is called fauna. So endemic species. Under this we will study these species of plants and animals which are found exclusively in a particular area or in a particular zone or in a particular state or a country, that is black and rufous flycatcher, that's found in India only. Now what is Red Data Book? Under this book, it is maintained by International Union for Conservation of Natural and Natural Resources, that is IUCN. Under this book, we can find out the different categories where the endangered species of plants and animals are written. Let's see some extinct species. Species which are considered as extinct from our nature, that is they have finished, that is ancient cheetah, dodo bird. We are well aware with the dinosaurs also. They are no more with us. Rare species. Let's talk about these rare species. A species is considered to be rare as they contain in a small world population. They are at a very high risk of extinction. That is golden cat. Endangered species. Species which are endangered. That is where population is very, very less. Of course, that is tiger, blue whale, Asiatic lion. So migration is the movement of animals from its own habitat to other habitat for a particular time period, that is Siberian birds that migrate to our India in the January and February. So recycling of paper, let's talk about. Nowadays, very important. About 17 full-grown trees are required to produce 1 ton of paper. Paper can be recycled about 5 to 7 times for use. So we should reuse, and paper can be recycled again and again. And we are getting it from the trees and plants also, from their barks. From eucalyptus barks we are getting. Many more trees are also from these trees we are getting these paper. So we should not waste them, we should not burn them. Recycling is very important to save our trees also. Try to use less paper so that we can save our trees. In this way, we can save our environment and paper also. Thank you. Have a nice day. Take care.